Morning, everybody. Coming to you from Orlando, Florida, just sitting here in my office, and wanted to start a new little series called 2-Minute Tips, and hopefully I'm going to start that hashtag, so follow the hashtag 2-Minute Tips. I'm going to get myself and a bunch of people involved to offer some tips in entrepreneurship and just small business and how to grow your business. I'm going to talk a little bit today about social media. I just did a small workshop here in Orlando a couple days ago, and it went pretty well. It's, small, about 5-6 people, not super huge, but I like it sometimes like that because it's very personal. And I had real estate, I had people from tobacco, I had graphic designers, I had a little bit of everybody, so it was kind of cool. But really wanted to offer some tips of being an entrepreneur myself. And entrepreneurship is not an easy thing, but social media and with this digital revolution that we live in right now, it really makes sense to jump on this bandwagon, so to speak. So if you're not jumping on the bandwagon, then you're losing out. So you really need to focus on jumping on the bandwagon. Really, when you're growing your business, you have to think outside the box. Stop following what everybody else does. Do your research, know your industry. That's really important. Is a lot of people, and I've come across this, is that they just don't know their industry. They're working in this industry and they're trying to survive and they're trying to grow a business that they don't even know about. And there's so much research out there, and there's so much video and content out there that you can find out about your industry to be able to give yourself the competitive advantage. And I'm just shocked that people don't do this. So this one's going to run a little over 2 minutes, so I apologize. But my tip for today is going to be one of the common questions that was asked the other day is, what social media platform should I be on? And realistically, there's a lot of them. There's hundreds and thousands of social media platforms out there that you can use. Obviously there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's LinkedIn, there's Snapchat. Definitely use those, but find the right, and I told this to them, and this is knowing your industry. There's a social media platform out there for you and for your business. And if you don't try them out and you don't test and you don't see what works for you, then you're really missing out on a lot of opportunity, because who knows, there's a social media platform out there for you and your business to be able to relay a message, to be able to sell your product or service, or to be able to grow a brand. And you could be the next YouTuber on another platform. You could be the next Twitter star on another platform. Because all of these new platforms, there's an audience out there that's to grow with. And if you don't know until you test it. And I tell businesses this all the time, is definitely use the big ones, but try out a bunch of small ones and see what works for you. There's some great ones out there, like Musically is great for singers and musicians and artists and stuff like that are in the music industry. There's a lot of other ones out there. I found one that's Marco Polo that you can send video messages. There's Plainly, there's Canvas for content marketing. There's so many different platforms out there that you can use. I found another one. It's called Captioner. You can create captions for your Instagram posts, and that's really cool too. So things like that to enhance your posts, to enhance your social media that you're currently using. But really, the message that you send has to create a value and to create a feeling for people to engage with. And you have to keep up on your social networking and your social media by responding and answering people that may leave comments. Even if they just like it, reach out to them and say, hey, thanks for liking my picture. Or if they make a comment, reply back to them. And these are things that a lot of people miss out on. So that's my tip for today, and I hope it helps. If you have any questions, reach out to me on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, on Snapchat. Send me something good, or send me some questions that you might have in regards to growing your business, and I'll be glad to answer it. But use the hashtag 2-Minute Tips. I'm going to create that and pass it on to a lot of my colleagues and for tips as well. So look out for that, and I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Stay productive, stay positive, and fill your mind with good stuff.